Welcome to another Loners today. We appreciate you all who have been liking, subscribing, and commenting on this channel, and also the ones who have taken that extra little bit of love and effort and jumped over to our vlog channel and subscribed there.
Get on over there if you haven't. We're having a 50% off sale, so
yeah. Well, no, we appreciate
get it while
it.
you can.
This is episode 270. I can't believe we've done 270 videos.
I can. It feels like
All right. Well, we appreciate all you guys who have been here. One of the people commented on the last one because you kept saying like, "Oh, I know, like turn off if you want." Like I've been talking so much.
Oh, sorry.
And no, they said that's the point of us watching this type of thing, isn't it? To hear you talk.
You would think so, but we've had endless comments
That hasn't
in the
been
past.
Yeah, that hasn't been happening lately though.
Well, okay. Spoiler here, I rarely read comments anymore. Like, it's
I
rare.
do.
It's like once every maybe 15 videos because people are just annoying, honestly. If the shoe does not fit, don't get offended. That's all I'm going to say. But you know who you are. If you're watching to be annoyed, that's on you.
For every person that's annoying, there's 10 people that are cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I'd say there's like 50 that are cool.
That's what I mean. I'm just trying to say that. Yeah.
But I'm sensitive, okay?
Yeah.
So I haven't read as much. And then a lot of the ones when I used to read them were like, just shut up and play the video. I'm like, if you want to watch just a video, go watch the actual video, not a reaction. Because I talk a lot, unfortunately.
I always put the original video in the description too.
Okay, anyway. Now we'll shut up again and get this party going. What's our video today?
As of right now, there's still all like, there's always executive orders and all this shit happening. But like, shit is so weird with like how they were saying that the White House is going to only allow certain, they're going to choose which press is allowed to come in and ask them questions.
So the Secretary of State has been saying that.
Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Nothing fucking surprises me anymore. That's
say,
probably what they wanted. Okay.
Nothing is shocking.
All right. Today we're going to watch a video though, and it came out 6 hours ago. Wow.
For anyone who wants to pay $5 million, you can get yourself a gold card instead of a green card to America.
That hasn't passed, but it's an idea.
No, I know. I've heard it a few times.
So we've been hearing that in Europe, the Tesla sales have dropped like 40% or 45%. So I just wanted to see this. Yeah. So let's see.
To the United States now, and while Tesla boss Elon Musk has been busy shaking things up with his Department of Government Efficiency, here in Europe, his car business was in the headlines this week. Well, figures released this week show Tesla car sales in Europe were down 45%
That's
in
a
January
lot.
compared to the same month last year. Only 10,000 Tesla vehicles were sold across the whole continent in that month. Now, the news sent Tesla stocks tumbling. One analyst...
Yeah, I did see today actually a post that the Tesla stock has gone down a ton. Yeah, but what do you expect, to be honest? Yeah, people like, if I were to be like such a Elon and Tesla fan before, I would be like, why the fuck is he spending all his time fucking dictating the U.S. government and not actually taking care of his companies?
I don't know about in Europe, but out here, a lot of people are selling their Teslas because I think they see it as a symbol of support for Elon now. It's a car, we get it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't mean that you support him at all if you already have a Tesla. But if I had one, I think I would feel a little icky driving it right now.
I saw a couple with the sticker on the back that said, "I bought this before I knew Elon was crazy."
I love that. I don't blame you.
It's pretty fun.
Estimates that Elon Musk's close relationship with...
Sorry, I don't mean to stop again. The Cybertrucks are Teslas, right? Okay, because I've been seeing there's like a huge thing of people vandalizing the Cybertrucks.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
President Donald Trump accounted for some 10 to 15% of Europeans deciding against buying Tesla products. And we're joined now in the studio by our DW Business colleague, Cassandra Sant. Cassandra, is that what this is here? Are European consumers really punishing Musk with their wallets?
There's a lot of dots here, so let's try to connect them. Like you said, this figure is really startling. The January of this year compared to January of last year, a nearly 50% jump. And that comes even as there seems to be an increased appetite for electric vehicles within Europe. So in January of January of this year, 166,000 EVs sold in Europe compared to 120,000. So even as this pie is growing and this appetite is growing for more electric vehicles here in Europe, the Tesla slice of the pie is shrinking and shrinking. And there is activism around this, right? So there was this ad that just went viral recently, dubbing the Tesla the swastika car. There was what some have called a Hitler salute that was projected.
Oh yeah, the one you were saying. She's saying they would project them on the back of the Cybertrucks.
Yeah, I saw this on TikTok where this person was driving around with a projector, and you would go behind Tesla cars and project images of Elon doing the infamous salute and just other.
I have heard that this is a very efficient way of boycotting, or of protests, is actually hitting the money.
Also, Gavin, who's our governor in California, I heard about this a couple weeks ago, where out here, if you get an electric vehicle, you get like a tax credit for it,
type of thing.
Yeah, you get like a little check, if you will, when you do your taxes. Don't know all the details because I don't have an electric vehicle, but he took Tesla out of that as soon as he started dabbling in our government too much recently. He said, so you'll get that kickback if you get an electric vehicle if it's not a Tesla.
Yeah.
So I guess
that's funny.
Onto the Brandenburg Gigafactory, Tesla Gigafactory here in Germany.
Oh yeah, she's talking about something else.
And there was as well, there's this little bit of a craze online where you can get a bumper sticker that says, I bought this before Elon went crazy, presumably for your Tesla.
For Tesla owners who want to just make that political conviction clear.
That's
interesting.
Funny.
So we've heard Tesla shares not doing well on this news, right?
On this news, took a dive of about 8%, which pushes its market value below $1 trillion for the first time since November. And these last 6 months have seen a rise for Tesla stock. This started around the time that Donald Trump was elected. He was very active in the campaign. I would assume that people thought that would affect the business as well at that point in a positive way, but maybe now having a negative effect. But I want to be clear, this is not the only bad news that the Tesla business has had in recent weeks. Tesla also saw a fall in...
You have to remember the people that support Trump and voted for Trump probably don't give two fucks about the environment. So, Cybertruck aside... These aren't usually the consumers that would buy eco-friendly vehicles anyway.
No, I do think though there's a lot of people who, like shareholders or people who liked Elon and Tesla, saw that he was going to kind of like partner up with Trump, and they probably liked that.
You said they did or didn't?
Did.
Yeah, financially.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Yearly deliveries in 2024, and that happened even as there were some really lucrative deals to try to get people.
Okay, sorry for stopping again. There's like this delusion, how do you say delusionary? Is that even a word? Type of thinking that comes from majority of Americans that has to do with this like lust or putting money on a pedestal type of thing. That like you think that if you vote for a businessman and someone like Elon, that you're magically going to get rich somehow. Do you get what I'm saying? You think that this is going to trickle down to help you, or that you're going to just you're part of the club and you're part of these. And I think that's a big delusion that a lot of people have, even if they're poor. And as you can see.
No, I think they forget that Elon grew up wealthy. So I think they see wealthy person, he must know what he's doing. Yeah. And that's it.
We give them too much credit.
Now you're going to do things that are going to make me wealthy. It's like, honey, he can stay in that situation because he's exploiting people like you, not because he wants to help you.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you have a company like SpaceX or Tesla, right? You like if he wanted to, he could say, I'm going to take a little bit profit off of our earnings and give that back to our employees, give that back to things like that. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but I'm saying like these things are possible. Any company can do that. Any CEO can do that.
Yeah, Bezos can do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking about this with Linda yesterday. But like in my opinion, the biggest issue we currently have, and let us know in Europe if it's similar. I'm sure there is something, but not as big. But I said like the biggest issue that I think people should focus on is the wealth gap and how that's gonna spread more and more with billionaires in charge, because they never have humanity as a bottom line. They have profit as a bottom line, and that's where it fucks things up. And I don't think people are seeing that enough. But yeah.
I think a lot more people see it than we give credit. I will say that.
Yeah, it's probably starting to show more. Yeah.
Because there's always been these type of issues in our government. Sometimes it's just hidden a lot better. And I think that at this point, we have so much information.
Yeah.
And access to information that I think it just feels like it's overwhelming sometimes. And I think that's why we forget that this probably has been going on to a certain degree.
It has. It's just all the billionaires have been
doors.
hidden.
Yeah. So when it's more, and I'm not saying it's been exactly like this, the situation right now with Elon and Trump in office, because I don't believe.
Yeah.
But I do believe that a lot more has been kept behind closed doors.
For sure.
Than is now. So we're able to be more overtly mad about it now.
Yeah.
And concerned, I guess.
To buy cars at the end of the year. There were promotions like interest-free financing or free fast charging. And then there was, of course, the kind of womp that was the Cybertruck that really didn't meet expectations that the company had. Some analysts here in Europe are pointing to the idea that a decrease in subsidies is pushing folks and potential customers to cheaper options.
Mm-hmm. Well, talk to me about Chinese car makers. They're doing pretty well in Europe at the moment.
That's right. A really stark counterexample to Tesla is Chinese-made SAIC Motors. They sold 23,000 cars across Europe, an increase compared to the same time last year, 23,000 in January compared to the previous year. And again, we're comparing that to under 10,000 vehicles sold in January by Tesla. And there is some indication that Tesla fans are waiting out for the release of the new Model Y that's due out in May. And I think that's really going to be a clear time to look at how much the shine has come off the Tesla brand thanks to the political activities of Elon Musk. We'll have 4 months of him maybe working with Trump if that holds, and also more months of his car sales to look at as well.
Okay, so we'll have to circle back in May to see where this all stands then. Thank you so much. We've been speaking to Cassandra Sunt from DW Business.
We'll see. Either way, if you ever watch this, because I know you do watch our channel, please stop making Cybertrucks and or any vehicle that looks like that, because those things are so fucking ugly. They literally look like garbage trucks going by.
I don't know how people like those things. I think they're really just doing it because I think most of them are Elon fanboys.
They're trying to piss me off. Just kidding. My cousin has a theory that when Elon takes over the world, that all the Cybertrucks are going to turn into robots, kind of like an Autobot from Transformers.
Wait, who said this?
Alexis.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, you know what?
Wait.
You're onto something.
Elon wanted to use like $400 million to build armored Cybertrucks.
Goodbye. Why? You want a tank? That's crazy. That's like borderline martial law.
Yeah. I don't know. I do hope.
But you know what? As long as it doesn't come out of my tax dollars.
Someone's saying Tesla sales in California have dropped over 11%.
Period. Keep it coming.
I hope that
honestly, you should have a tax to pay if you have a Cybertruck, like an extra emotional wellness tax to pay towards all the people who have to witness you driving that goddamn thing. Yeah, you're paying a tax to bother people. Especially in LA, where the streets are hit or miss. Some of them are so fucking small you can't even fit one car barely, let alone that thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope that this is actually majority part of activism. I hope that's what it is. That would be cool.
I think a portion of it is, or if somebody was considering buying a Tesla, I think they're like, do I need to buy one?
Yeah.
Because
which I guess that also that's good. But all right, let us know your guys' opinions in the comments, and please like and subscribe.
Way to make a 4-minute video into like a 20-minute video. Only we can do that.
All right. Peace, guys. We'll see you on the next one.